Have you ever stopped to reflect on the impact your thoughts have on the world around you? Since ancient times, philosophers and mystics have pointed out that the mind can shape reality, but many still underestimate the true power that our ideas, intentions, and emotions exert over us and others. The truth is that our thoughts are more than mere internal reflections. They have the potential to directly influence the environment and even the people around us, regardless of physical distance. Modern science, particularly fields like quantum physics and neuroscience, is beginning to unravel the mysteries behind this invisible connection between mind and matter. What was once seen as esoteric or mystical is now supported by concrete evidence. Every thought we emit is a form of vibrational energy that affects the energetic field around us. And with practice and intention, we can learn to consciously direct this energy to create deeper bonds and positively impact our social interactions. But how exactly do these thoughts become forces capable of influencing other people, even when they are far away? What happens in our brain and the energy field around us when we focus our attention on someone? These are the questions we will explore, revealing the mechanisms that allow projected thoughts to shape our reality and interpersonal connections. Since the dawn of time, humanity has realized that the mind is far more powerful than we imagine. Philosophers like Socrates and spiritual traditions around the world have always believed that our thoughts shape reality. But why is it still so difficult to understand the true impact of this? Recently, science, through quantum physics, has begun to uncover the scope of this idea, revealing that everything in the universe, including our thoughts, is made up of vibrational energy. This means that when we think, we are emitting a form of energy that interacts with the world around us. Have you ever had the feeling of thinking intensely about someone, and shortly after that person contacted you? This happens because our thoughts create a resonance that can reach other people. It's as if our brain is an antenna, constantly emitting and receiving signals. Every thought we send out is like a specific frequency. When we focus intensely on someone, we are tuning our frequency to that person's. And what results from this connection? An invisible energetic bond, but one that can be felt in a very real way. The observer effect, one of the most fascinating concepts in quantum physics, reveals that the simple act of observing a particle alters its behavior. Imagine how powerful this can be when applied to human interactions. When you focus your attention and thoughts on another person, you are, in a way, observing that person with your mind. This can influence their perception and even their behavior. But does this mean mind control? No, not at all. It's a subtle vibrational influence that happens on a subconscious level. Various cultures around the world intuitively understood this relationship between mind and energy. Ancient spiritual practices, such as those of shamans and yogis, used meditation and visualization techniques to influence the environment and the people around them. Today, we can see these traditions in a new light, as science begins to validate these energetic principles. The idea that we are all interconnected through a common energy field no longer seems so mystical when we start to understand the physics behind it. So how can we use this knowledge in a practical way? Understanding that our thoughts have a real impact on the world around us is the first step. Every positive or focused thought we emit creates a wave of energy that reverberates through the universe. The question is, are we paying attention to what we are projecting? If we can control and direct this energy with clear intention, we can positively influence our relationships and even our own reality. The ability to project thoughts and influence others is not exclusive to spiritual masters or people with supernatural abilities. We all have this capability. You right now have the power to learn how to control and direct your thoughts more consciously and effectively. Throughout this text, we will see how this is possible, and how you can apply these techniques to create deeper connections with those around you. To fully understand the projection of thoughts, we need to delve into the deeper layers of the mind, specifically the subconscious mind. The conscious mind, the one we use to make decisions and solve problems, is just the tip of the iceberg. Most of our actions and reactions are governed by the subconscious mind, which operates automatically, absorbing experiences, beliefs, and memories throughout life. But how does this affect our ability to project thoughts? The subconscious operates at a level that is often beyond our direct control. When we think of someone or visualize a situation, the subconscious does not distinguish between what is real and what is imagined. This means that by visualizing a positive connection with someone, the subconscious begins to shape your attitude, behaviors, and even your energy around that image. Essentially, your mind starts to act as if what you imagined is already happening. Incredible, isn't it? A fundamental concept that complements this idea is the collective unconscious, introduced by Carl Jung. Jung suggested that we all share a deep layer of the mind composed of symbols, archetypes, and ancestral memories, which connect to all human minds. This may explain why, on a deep level, we can mentally connect with other people even without verbal communication. But are we taking advantage of this power, or are we letting the subconscious act without control? The role of the subconscious in thought projection is essential. Think of the subconscious as a silent transmitter, always active, sending signals to the environment and to the people around you. Even when you are not consciously focused on someone, your subconscious continues to emit these vibrations. Training it to project positive and directed thoughts can then transform your interactions with the world. When you align yourself with positive and intentional thoughts, you are literally adjusting the energy you emit. Of course, the subconscious can also be an obstacle. Traumas, limiting beliefs, and fears, often deeply rooted in the subconscious mind, can interfere with your intentions and thought projection. Have you ever considered how these beliefs might be shaping your interactions in a negative way? Clearing and reprogramming the subconscious is an essential step to ensuring that your projections are positive and aligned with your true desires. Various spiritual and psychological practices have long recognized the power of the subconscious and developed methods to access and reprogram it. Meditation, guided visualization, and emotional healing techniques are effective ways to cleanse the subconscious and align your intentions with your actions. By doing so, you not only strengthen your ability to project thoughts, but also unlock the potential to consciously and powerfully transform your reality. For millennia, meditation has been a powerful tool to calm the mind and access deeper levels of consciousness. But how can meditation specifically help in the projection of thoughts? When we meditate, we not only calm our conscious mind, but also open the doors to the subconscious, allowing our intentions to be directed with greater clarity and effectiveness. It is in this state of mental quietude that we are most capable of sending focused thoughts and, consequently, creating resonance with the people and situations we wish to influence. Have you noticed that during meditation, our mind enters a state of deep relaxation? Brainwaves slow down, and we shift into alpha and theta states, which are ideal for thought projection. In these states, our brain becomes more open and receptive, making it easier to communicate with our subconscious and the universe around us. This makes meditation an ideal tool for creating clear and directed intentions, whether for a specific connection with someone or to strengthen our ties with the world. Science helps us better understand how meditation impacts our brain. MRI research shows that experienced meditators activate regions related to empathy and emotional perception. This means that when we meditate, we are not only relaxing, but also enhancing our ability to connect with others on a deeper level. When we meditate with the intention of positively influencing someone, we are sending a clear vibrational message, and this message can be perceived by the person, even if only subconsciously. Beyond emotional benefits, meditation also helps us synchronize mind and body, creating a harmony that strengthens thought projection. When the mind is calm, our energy flows more naturally, increasing the strength and clarity of the projection. Think of meditation as an alignment process, where your intentions connect with your energy, creating a subtle yet powerful communication channel with others. Another advantage of meditation is that it allows for conscious repetition of positive visualizations. By repeatedly visualizing a connection with someone, the subconscious treats this visualization as reality, adjusting your attitudes and behaviors accordingly. The energy you project during meditation is not just a vague idea, but a real force that can influence your environment in ways we often do not realize. So, how can you use meditation to project thoughts more effectively? Find a quiet space, close your eyes, and begin to breathe deeply. Focus on a specific person and visualize a positive interaction between you. Imagine energy flowing between you and that person, connecting both of you in a harmonious and natural way. Practice this regularly, and you will see how meditation can become a powerful tool for transforming your interpersonal connections. The law of attraction is often mentioned as one of the most powerful principles in spirituality and personal development. At its core, it states that like attracts like. That is, the thoughts and energies we emit attract people, circumstances, and events that resonate with those same vibrations. Although often considered esoteric, this concept finds support in quantum physics, which shows that everything in the universe, including our thoughts, is made up of energy that vibrates at different frequencies. Quantum physics teaches us that particles are interconnected by an energy field that permeates the entire universe. This field, known as the quantum field, suggests that there is no real separation between us and the world around us. When we emit focused thoughts about a person, we are essentially modulating this quantum energy and creating a resonance between our intentions and that person's energy field. This concept explains why, when you intensely focus on someone, you may feel an inexplicable connection, as if you are interacting with them on a subtle level. An interesting aspect of the law of attraction is that it is not based solely on superficial thoughts, but also on the emotional and vibrational quality that accompanies them. For the law to work fully, it is necessary to align not just your thoughts, but also your emotions and actions with what you want to attract. This means that genuinely feeling connected to someone, experiencing the emotions of that connection, as if it were already real, raises the vibrational frequency you emit, making your thought projection more effective. The reticular activating system, RAS, a neural network in the brain, also plays a key role in the law of attraction. The RAS filters information according to what we are focused on, amplifying signals that correspond to our conscious goals and desires. When you repeatedly project thoughts about someone, the RAS begins to identify and prioritize information related to that person. This can explain why you start noticing coincidences, such as unexpectedly running into that person or hearing their name more frequently. These synchronicities are not mere accidents, but manifestations of your mental intention. Moreover, quantum physics suggests that thoughts, like matter, can collapse possibilities into concrete realities. This occurs when the observation of a particle forces its state to be defined, rather than remaining in a superposition of possibilities. Similarly, focused thoughts and clear intentions can collapse possibilities within the quantum field, manifesting events or encounters that align with the energy you are emitting. This does not mean you control reality, but that you can influence possibilities with your intention. The secret of the law of attraction lies in the authenticity and clarity of your intention. It's not enough to simply think about someone or something. You need to feel that connection and act in ways that reinforce your intention. The more you focus on creating a genuine and positive connection without excessive attachment or manipulation, the more the universe responds favorably. The vibrations you emit begin to attract people and situations that resonate with that energy, creating a web of experiences aligned with your deepest intentions. Now that we understand the principles behind thought projection, let's explore some practical techniques that can enhance your ability to create deep and memorable connections with others. The first strategy involves the use of scent, a sense directly linked to the limbic system, which governs our emotions and memories. Certain fragrances can trigger feelings and memories with intensity, making them powerful tools for creating positive associations. Choose a perfume or essential oil that you consistently wear around the person you wish to connect with. Over time, their mind will begin to associate this scent with your presence. Another effective technique is physical anchoring, which comes from neuro-linguistic programming, NLP. Anchoring involves linking a physical gesture to a specific emotional state. Whenever you're around the person you want to connect with, make a subtle gesture, such as touching your hair or adjusting your collar. As that person experiences positive emotions in your presence, they will begin to subconsciously associate the gesture with feelings of well-being. This creates a subconscious connection that can be triggered whenever the gesture is repeated. Mirroring is another powerful technique to create a mental and emotional bond. This practice involves subtly syncing your body language, tone of voice, and breathing rhythm with the person you are interacting with. The human mind tends to feel more comfortable and connected with those who reflect its behavior, as this creates a sense of empathy and harmony. However, mirroring must be done carefully so the person doesn't perceive it as forced imitation, but rather as a natural rapport between the two of you. In addition to association and synchronization techniques, mystery can also be an effective tool for creating a deeper mental connection. Humans are instinctively drawn to the unknown, and by leaving certain aspects of your life or personality open, you invite the person to want to learn more about you. This creates a mental space where the person's curiosity is stimulated, causing them to think about you even when you are not together. It's important to balance this technique by revealing enough to spark interest while leaving some things to be discovered over time. Visualization is also a key technique in thought projection. During moments of quiet or meditation, visualize the person you wish to connect with and imagine positive scenes, such as pleasant conversations or harmonious encounters. By vividly imagining this connection, you are programming your subconscious to act in ways that make this visualization a reality. Furthermore, the energy you project during visualization creates a resonance that can be felt by the person, even if unconsciously. The power of genuine compliments is also extremely effective. When you compliment someone authentically and specifically, focusing on unique aspects of that person, the emotional impact is deep and lasting. A well-placed compliment activates feelings of recognition and connection, which become imprinted in the person's emotional memory. Instead of generic compliments like "you're amazing," opt for something more thoughtful, such as "the way you talk about your passions is truly inspiring." This strengthens the bond and makes the person feel a genuine connection with you. Emotions play a central role in thought projection, as they are the driving force that gives intensity and direction to our intentions. When we talk about mentally connecting with another person, simply thinking about them isn't enough. The emotion behind the thought is what truly amplifies the message and makes it more effective. Strong emotions like love, gratitude, or empathy are high-frequency energies that strengthen the intention, allowing it to be transmitted more clearly and deeply. To understand how this works, think of emotions as fuel for the mind's engine. The more sincere and intense the emotion you put into your visualization or thought, the more powerful your projection will be. However, it's crucial that these emotions are positive and based on genuine intentions. Feelings like love and compassion create an energetic field that attracts reciprocity, while negative emotions like fear or jealousy can disrupt the energy flow, causing blockages or undesirable outcomes. Emotions also have their own resonance, which can be measured in terms of vibration. When you are vibrating at a high emotional frequency, such as joy or enthusiasm, your ability to influence the environment and the people around you increases significantly. This elevated vibration not only makes your presence more attractive, but also facilitates synchronicity, creating opportunities for people who share that frequency to appear in your life. Moreover, science shows that emotions directly affect our biology, influencing the production of hormones and neurotransmitters that shape our behavior and interactions. Positive emotions release dopamine and oxytocin, substances that create feelings of well-being and connection. When you project thoughts infused with positive emotions, you are not only mentally influencing the other person, but also creating an internal environment conducive to attracting experiences and people that resonate with that energy. Emotions also have a powerful effect on the subconscious mind. While the conscious mind can be logically controlled, the subconscious is more easily influenced by emotions, images, and feelings. Therefore, when you project thoughts with a positive emotional charge, you are influencing not only the other person's subconscious, but also your own, aligning your energies harmoniously. In short, emotions are not just a passive component of thought projection, they are the core that gives life to intention. When used consciously, emotions can transform a simple idea into a powerful force of attraction, capable of creating deep and lasting connections. Ensure that your emotions are always aligned with positivity and authenticity to guarantee that the energy you project is always beneficial. Another fascinating aspect of thought projection is the impact of collective mental waves. We are not isolated in our minds. Rather, we are constantly interacting with the energies and thoughts of those around us. This interaction intensifies in situations where multiple people share the same intention or thought, creating a wave of collective energy that can significantly amplify individual mental projection. Have you ever noticed how, at large events like ceremonies, protests, or religious practices, there seems to be a collective energy in the air? This happens because many people are synchronizing their minds and emotions around a common goal, increasing the collective vibrational field. In thought projection, the same principle applies. When several people direct their intentions toward the same person or situation, the force of mental projection is multiplied, creating a collective resonance effect. Ancestral cultures already understood the power of collective mental waves. Practices like group meditation, collective prayer, and even shamanic rituals are examples of how thought projection can be amplified by the shared intention of multiple people. The synergy of these mental energies creates a greater impact than any individual projection could generate. What's even more interesting is that when you tune in with a group that shares the same intentions, your own projection capacity is also enhanced. Science is beginning to explore this phenomenon through the concept of group coherence, which suggests that when individuals synchronize their brainwaves and emotions in practices like group meditation, they create a collective energy field that can be measured and felt. These states of mental and emotional coherence amplify the connection between participants and can even affect the surrounding environment. Imagine, then, the impact of this collective energy when directed toward a single person or intention. In the age of social media, the phenomenon of collective mental waves can be observed even more intensely. When a large number of people focus their attention on a topic, whether positive or negative, this focus creates an energy field that can influence both the behavior and emotional state of those involved. The virality of certain events, memes, or ideas is a reflection of this mass thought projection, which spreads quickly and powerfully. To consciously harness this effect, you can seek out meditation groups or spiritual practices that share the same intentions as you. These environments help strengthen your mental projection by tuning you into a collective high vibration field. Additionally, this practice can increase your energetic sensitivity, allowing you to more clearly perceive how collective energies affect your own intentions. Now that you understand the fundamentals of thought projection and the techniques to intensify it, you are prepared to apply this knowledge to your daily life. Remember, the goal of these practices is always to create authentic and positive connections, respecting the free will and energy of others. If you're interested in exploring more about spirituality, I've handpicked some videos filled with profound knowledge and fascinating discoveries that you'll love. Just click on one of them. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel to continue this journey of self-discovery and spiritual learning. Your commitment to knowledge is the first step in transforming your reality.